If you're still on a high following the Niners' beatdown of the Seattle Seahawks on the road to win the NFC West, faithful, show up, show out, hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. And if you have not gotten your NFC West champion merchandise, you can right now by heading to chatsports.com/NFC West. The Nike shirts, the Nike hoodies, all available to celebrate San Francisco winning this division for the first time since 2019. We're going to put that link in the comment section as well as the description of this video. And without further ado, let's talk about the Niners right now. This is the San Francisco 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Senior. Hope all of the faithful is having a fantastic weekend. Today's show is presented by Rhone at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Niners look really fresh in the all-whites. I'm wearing my white commuter dress shirt from Rhone. Breathable, stretchable fabric, and really comfortable, high quality as well. And we have a great deal cooked up for the faithful out there, 20% off and free shipping site-wide by entering the code ChatSports at Rhone.com/ChatSports. We'll tell you more about them coming up here in just a second. Do want to thank everybody for tuning into our watch party for Thursday Night Football. More than 70,000 people tuned in, and it was a historic broadcast on multiple levels because the 49ers won the NFC West. And we got $3,200 in donations from some of our loyal subscribers. So I do want to take some time to give some shout outs to our Super Chat MVPs. Paul Coover sent in the biggest donation in the history of the channel with $500. We're going to send him an autographed Niners football. That was the giveaway for Thursday night. Retro with $250. Stephen Brown with $200. Francisco and Josh with a couple of 50 burgers there. Really do appreciate the support. And if you're watching the show right now, if you want to send in a donation, you can hit the super thanks function. And Paul, with that $500 super chat, you are our Seahawks Watch Party official MVP. To claim your signed football, I already reached back out to you in the comment section right here on the Niners Report. You can also email me your shipping information at chase@chatsports.com. So a lot of Niners injury news to get to following San Francisco winning the NFC West against the Seahawks. And I want to start with Charvarius Mooney. Ward missed a lot of the second half after exiting the game because he had to go into concussion protocol. And the play really in this game that won the Niners the NFC West, it was the Dre Greenlaw pop out of the football when he's able to dislodge it. Mooney Ward scoops it up, but then after that in the second half missed a lot of time because of a head injury. So now he's in concussion protocol. The good thing for the Niners, about a week and a half until they host the Washington Commanders in a game that's going to have a playoff feel, by the way. Shanahan, when asked about Mooney Ward, who's been spectacular this year, I think he passed concussion protocol originally. I just didn't feel totally right about it. Just talking to him and stuff, we didn't think he should go back in. So hopefully Mooney Ward is able to heal up because the team that's coming to town in the Commanders, a couple of good wide receivers and Terry McLaurin as well as Jahan Dotson. And if you watch the tape from that Thursday night game against Seattle, Charvarius Ward had the clamps on DK Metcalf, and he has been just a great, and I mean great, free agency addition with what he's been able to do this year. And DK Metcalf in 2 games against San Francisco has really struggled this year because Charvarius Ward has locked him down. In week 2, 4 catches for 25 yards. In week 15, 7 catches for 55. No touchdowns in 2 games against San Francisco this year, partially because Charvarius Mooney Ward is playing lockdown #1 type of corner ball right now. And his overall Pro Football Focus grade, how he grades out, just as good as some of the tape that you see. 83.1 overall Pro Football Focus grade with the league average at 70. And to pay this guy $14 million per year for what he's doing for this team, great deal for this front office. Run defense grade, he's good, 91.5. 0 missed tackles this year, so it helps out there. Coverage grade, nearly 77, and 11 pass breakups this year. That is already a career high with 3 games left. Faithful, we had so many people who tuned into our watch party from all across the globe. I'm just curious, where are you watching from? I want to see how wide the Niners Report family spans worldwide. Coming up next on the show, injury update on Brock Purdy. We'll talk about his performance, and I'm going to explain why the Christian McCaffrey trade for San Francisco totally changed this season. The only game that they've lost, by the way, 7 in a row, is this first game that he appeared against the Kansas City Chiefs. But let's tell you about Rhone here. If you head to Rhone.com/chatsports, 20% off your order. The commuter dress shirt, it really is an absolute game changer. And when you think about dress shirts, right, we run into this problem as guys a lot. They can be too baggy, loose fitting, long. Many of us have really struggled with that. Finding the perfect fitting dress shirt shouldn't be so arduous, and Rhone has made it very easy. That's why I love them. The dress shirt was due for radical reinvention. They stepped up to the challenge. This commuter shirt here, the most comfortable, breathable, flexible shirt known to man. Here's why. They had this comfortable four-way stretch fabric. Also, doesn't smell because of the odor-free technology, thanks to Gold Fusion. And you don't have to iron these shirts either. So head to Rhone.com/chatsports, promo code chatsports to save 20% off your entire order. That's 20% off your entire order when you head to RHONE.com/chatsports, promo code chatsports. Appreciate that. All right, 49ers injury news here. So we talked about Charvarius Ward concussion protocol. Other injuries that we want to get to. Ambry Thomas, he was kind of day-to-day going into that Seattle game with an ankle injury. Once again, day-to-day. He did play some special team snaps. Danny Gray, also day-to-day. I'm not sure how he got injured because he barely played, except for at the end. Brock Purdy, ribs and oblique. And Purdy had said that after he suffered that injury on the second drive of the game against the Bucs 2 games ago, that he was fine. He could have played through it, and he did. But Kyle Shanahan admitted that he was in a lot of pain, and the rookie was impressive again despite playing through that pain. Here's what Shanahan had to say about Purdy, a guy who didn't throw a football from that Bucs game up until Thursday. We were going to see how long he could last, and then we were going to go with Josh Johnson, but Brock got comfortable and got better as the game went. It was pretty unbelievable. And as for what John Lynch had to say about Purdy, I'll tell you what was legendary. The quarterback. The shit he played through, man, he was in pain. And it didn't look as though he was in pain because, once again, identifying blitzers. He was taking shots downfield. That one double fake play right over the middle to George Kittle. He executed that flawlessly. Yeah, Purdy could have thrown an interception there. That could have changed the complexion of the game. But look, through now 11 and a half quarters, Brock Purdy has been everything that we've wanted and more, and he surprised everybody in the process. Last night, another good one. 17 of 26, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Again, should have thrown that pick. Kyle Shanahan even admitted that, but a quarterback rating of 117. The rookie continues to flash. The rookie continues to instill a lot of confidence in his teammates and the coaching staff that despite being without the veteran in Jimmy Garoppolo, that this team can win a Super Bowl. And last night, they looked damn good, and they have en route to 7 straight victories. Want to round out today's show talking about the Christian McCaffrey trade. The Christian McCaffrey trade for the 49ers has completely changed their season, and it's gotten this offense on track. Prior to his arrival, this was an offense that couldn't find a groove, couldn't find a rhythm. They were lackluster and average. But his special blend of route running, vision, playmaking, and versatility has added a much-needed spark to this offense, and he's changed the entire look of what the 49ers are and what that identity is on the offensive side of the football. Stats against the Seahawks. He was once again great, showing everybody his all-pro caliber potential that was really a consistent theme in 2018-19 before barely playing at all because of a bunch of injuries in 2020 and 2021. And McCaffrey, when you watch him play, smooth route running and footwork like a Cooper Kupp and Stephon Diggs. But also, he's a running back on top of that. This guy is a route technician. This guy is football savvy. And he's one of the most skilled football players who I have ever watched. And against Seattle, more than 100 rushing yards, 30 receiving yards, a touchdown. And his stats since the trade in 8 games as the 49ers 7-1 during that span. He does it all. 115 carries, 534 rushing yards in 8 games. So if this is a full season, he'd be on pace to surpass 1,000. 4.5 yards per carry, 41 catches, 346 receiving yards, 7 total touchdowns, a passing touchdown as well, and has nearly 67 rushing yards per game and 43 receiving yards per game. So McCaffrey, when he's taken the field, he's been balling out, and he's been combining for more than 100 all-purpose yards every single week. And without him, I'm not sure that this Niners offense would be the same. The split back in the backfield with Deebo Samuel, him at that slot spot has given some opportunities to a guy like Jordan Mason. Spreading the defense out has opened up the middle of the field, but also him in the slot demands attention from the corner, the linebacker, or the safety, and that allows some players to get open on the outside and on the second and third level of that defense, as we've seen Brock Purdy take some shots downfield. So his impact really has been profound, and in my opinion, it is the move that saved the San Francisco 49ers season. If you're pumped up about this red-hot football team, bang, bang, Niner gang, San Francisco. You got to be pumped up. Hey, we're going to give you coverage every single day, year-round, like we always do, so make sure you subscribe. And, man, coming off that watch party on Thursday, I can't wait for another one against Washington.